Good day, everyone. This is Dude, along with
Tommy. Hello.
So today we are doing a recap of all the dinosaur builds within the Qman 41105 Tyrannosaurus Warlord set. So first off, we have
Flamebred T-Rex.
let's go Rawr.
The Forest Green Horn Dinosaur, which I still don't fully understand why they named it that, but alright. The Earthbreaker Ankylosaur.
And some of that might also just be bad on translation.
Roaring Thunder Tenestrophius. The Twinkling Star Saurolophus.
Finally,
And the Howling Wind Pterosaur.
stretch it out its wings. Hey, that's used for the next form.
Yes.
So, this set combines
Yes.
into the quote-unquote Warlord. But first, we have to do some minor prep. So, just like with the Megazords and Power Rangers, different pieces pop off and rearrange accordingly. Flame Red Tyrannosaurus here has the most pieces that need to come apart. Which, on the upside, I'm almost done. This is the hardest part right here, is getting the claws out. And that wasn't that bad. And then the final. So, we have that one apart. Next up, this one is extremely difficult. Plop. That's it.
You just pluck off its tail like a normal lizard. It'll grow back.
No, it won't. No. This one is, you also have to remove the ball joint. That's minor. And this should be, in theory, the most boring portion. Okay, this, you take only part of the head off. And as I double check directions, yeah, the whole tail comes off.
In a weird way, that reminded me of prepping a shrimp for cooking.
A little.
That particular one.
Pop the head off on this one, and the whole tail. And finally, we have done.
It's the easy one.
Now, the directions, including the teardowns on the bottom of each one, is on each and every single one of these. So you need all 6 directions to be able to properly
assemble the Warlord.
So first, make sure I did this right. Yep. Oh. We turn the legs around.
Yep, this stage is much easier for Dude to work on this. I'm here for moral support and for discussion.
Yep, tuck the pin. And, aha. This is where one of the weird pieces comes in play. Helps if I try to attach it the right direction. What's wrong?
I was just going, it becomes his
I
belt?
thought you said, no, this actually is its shoulders.
My mistake.
And now, as I flop him down poorly. Let's see. these. The legs straighten the neck without popping off the frill on the. We attach onto the back like that, and the legs wrap around, which now explains why those weird legs are like that. Turn the head around without knocking half of it off is recommended. And we have the first page of transformation.
Yes.
So I set that aside. Now, put this back around for a second. Hence why I did all the deassembling first. So, tailpiece. And as I make sure I grab the right piece here, should be this one. Okay, it is. Sticker side up. And this attaches to here. It's very fragile.
Yes.
Be warned. But it at least attaches everything that way.
Yes.
Okay. Let's back around. I'm trying not to knock that off again. What I just put on. And now, one has two, one has only one. That part doesn't matter, it's the same stickers, and it's essentially hidden in the end. And make sure I follow the right directions. That would have been helpful if I wouldn't have missed a step. So the one ball joint that was taken out gets put there.
Ah.
These get joined together. Back to the head there. No, don't fall apart on me. I haven't built you yet. Then you can fall apart. As you can see, there may be some difficulty in getting your model to
Cooperate.
transform. There we go.
As it pops off.
Trial and error. Anyway, there we go. Kind of move the head itself back down. Making sure I don't skip a step, because these are not the quote-unquote easiest directions. I feel like I skipped a step based on things I was checking earlier. I did. Oops. Yeah. Because you reuse all the pieces. There we go. Yeah, that is the most precarious portion of the whole build so far. Set that down for a moment. Okay, now it gets into easy build. Quote unquote. Easy. Let's see. This is just explaining how to do the folds.
Now, the thing I want to point out, it's interesting that most of the times I've seen a dinosaur-themed giant robot transforming or not, usually transforming, but it's the Tyrannosaurus that winds up being the chest piece.
Yes, that does seem to be the case usually, isn't it?
I guess in some cases the thought there, depending on which part of the robot is showing on the chest, I suppose that might be because there's like a V shape to the head.
Yeah.
That folks believe was the case with Tyrannosaurus.
That's the first side. It's like that. Second side does the exact same thing, and I just looked at the directions wrong. Okay. Plop, plop. Next we attach the head and tail. So that goes there. Flip this around. So I just troubleshoot as I go along. Make sure I don't screw this up. We tuck the claws that way. And at the bottom. There we go. And now, we take one of the feet, attaches in, lines the beef up the heel, that goes down to go over the foot some, and we have a leg. Ooh, leg. Chunky leg. Next, we build a leg. And then we can attach both legs.
A leg of a different color.
Yes. So this one's simple. Bolts like that. This. Does it fold up all the way? Gotta love the direction. I don't know. You leave these straight on this one. I did that backwards, technically.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
And then broke the foot.
No! Upside, I didn't break the pieces, I just popped them off. In a quote-unquote glorious oopsie.
Well, if you're going to have an oopsie,
Yes,
might as well be glorious.
true. Attach the leg, as such. And now, upside, if you're not exactly even, like I wasn't, these are easy to adjust once they're attached. We have legs.
Yes. And then the
Told you that
previously
piece is...
noted piece was that's very precarious.
Yes.
Just popped right off.
We're getting there. And we'll adjust the wings in a
It's got legs.
minute.
Knows how to use them. Sorry.
So, now with our forest green.
Forest green horned dinosaur.
Yes. There we go. That finally gets to come out. I grab right hand for it, or left hand, depending on which way you're viewing it. Thumbs on top. Move the arms, wings back. He has an arm.
Yes.
This one is also a very similar
transformation.
Yep. No, that did not click. That clicked.
There we go.
So yes, we now have the interesting Warlord.
Yes.
All pieces are used in the final design, at least. Again, that's...
So we don't need to worry about anything missing somewhere.
And we give him his Power Sword.
Yes.
Which does connect firmly in the hand.
Yes. If there's one comment I have to make about the design of the arms in particular, it goes from beefy to bro didn't even work out down here.
Yeah. Kind of like, a lot of beef, and then you skipped half of arm day. How?
Does he even lift? No.
No. But yeah, actually fairly nice and posable. Stands nicely as showing till I said that.
Yes, and then
he fell over.
This fell off, as noted before.
Yeah, that is the worst part of the design.
Yes, that's... It really feels like it's an added-on piece just to make sure all the pieces were...
The wings are easy to manipulate however you wish. But yeah, this was literally just a... that uses all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but it's not a good spot for it.
And the top of it looks like a carrot.
Kind of. There we go. Now we get some brain food. But yeah. Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah. We've got a few issues with the fidgetiness of the item on the back.
But, you know, that's easy to go.
Just leave it off the design at some point, yeah.
Or, what I'd go is going, oh, this is supposed to be like a,
shield.
Minor shield. I say that, and then I screw up my own placement of it. Okay, yeah, it does technically connect, assuming...
Yeah, to be like a light shield.
There. Helps if I align it right, but... Woo, he now has a minor shield. And you can adjust the legs, knee joints. Decent.
I will give props to how much articulation is in the design.
Actually, because the ankles can actually be adjusted independently. Can actually spread his legs a little for better stability there.
Better stability, more dynamic posing.
So, I mean, the final build, very nice and posable. Again, that works better there as a shield. That is such a minor little, Not the first time I've had that minor note when building one of her sets. But yeah. The only other fidgety area is the head here, as I just popped it off, as I tried to adjust it down a little.
The chest piece, head.
But yeah, all in all, it is fairly nice, again, because it's bricks. Oh no, something popped off. It's easy to quickly reconnect.
Yes.
It was some battle damage.
Yes.
So, nice for a younger child. I, again, would put this at more of an age 10 than the 6 that is on these.
Yeah. And that's not necessarily age appropriateness there. It's just in some senses it's kind of just going, it seems to be a little difficult to discern where directions are going and may not hold their attention for long.
But
may even be frustrating.
True. But otherwise, it for a child 10 or a grown adult, no, this gives nice Power Rangers vibes without being the questionable Power Ranger sets that there are building sets. They do not look good. This looks better.
Yes, this genuinely looks better, and we very much enjoyed putting this together.
Oh yes. So anyway, thank you for joining for the recap and the questionably slow on the initial transformation because hey, we hadn't done it before either. So anyway, thank you for joining us, and I hope you all have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.